Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 8th of January, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Evan Lewis Stars versus Ireland, and in our feature for this evening, Bath United celebrates and engages in special outreach. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive.
But the warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
Well, I'm back, and we start with cricket. Evan Lewis's unbeaten 99 caps a dominant win for West Indies. Evan Lewis fell agonizingly short of 100, but his immaculate unbeaten 99, which followed Alzari Joseph's feisty 4-for, helped a dominant West Indies brush Ireland aside in the first one-day match yesterday in Bridgetown. Batting on 93 with 3 required for a win, the opener managed to slice one wide of third man for 2 runs. That left a straightforward equation of a 6 to win the match as well as to get to his 100. Lewis managed to smoke the length ball that followed, but it landed a few meters short of the extra cover boundary, and that left him agonizingly on 99 as the West Indies took a 1-0 lead. Summary scores: West Indies 184 for 5, Lewis 99 not out, King 20, Simi got 2 for 44, beat Ireland 180, Tucker 31, Adia 29, Joseph, he bowled superbly 4 for 32, and Walsh also did well with 2 for 30. Cottrell, he was in the mix with 2 for 39, West Indies winning by 5 wickets. Meanwhile, Ben Stokes took 3 late wickets to seal a dramatic final day victory for England at Newlands to level their series against South Africa at 1-1. Stubborn resistance from Peter Melan, Quinton de Kock and Rassie van der Dusan had taken South Africa into the tea interval 5 wickets down, with the pitch offering little for England's attack, and the draw looked ever more likely. But after John Denley removed de Kock and what initially seemed to be an inspired piece of captaincy from Joe Root accounted for Van der Dusan, Stokes burst through the tail in the final hour to complete a 189-run win with only 8.2 overs to spare. The summarized scores: England 269, Pope 61 not out and 391 for 8, Sibley 133, Root 61, Stokes 72, beat South Africa 223, Elgar 88, Van der Dusan, he got 68, Anderson picked up 5 for 40, and then second time around they got to 248, Milan got 84, de Kock 50, and so England winning by all of 189 runs. We go to break, and when I come back we'll have our feature for this evening.
Your Hostel's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tax Specials from January 3rd to 16th. Pork rib chop, $5.99 per pound. Russet potatoes, 5-pound bag, just $9.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Frozen Waffles, 10 count, $6.99. IGA cream cheese, 8 ounces, $4.99. Gripper fish is just $11.99 per pound. Essential Everyday Puddings and Gelatin Box, $2.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Salad Dressings, variety of flavors, $9.99 each. Essential Everyday Cranberry Drinks, $9.99. Speed Stick Deodorant, 3 ounces, is just $9.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras a Value Mart.
Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. The Bath United Football Club had a busy but enjoyable Christmas season. In taking a break off the pitch, the club members, under the astute leadership of coach Alex Laxton, took time out to celebrate in a real way and also to participate in a special outreach program. Let's take in this exclusive interview with Coach Alex Claxton. I understand that you guys had a kind of birthday celebration. You could kind of talk about that?
Okay, thank you very much, Curtis. First of all, I would say that we normally have birthday celebration for the players, but there were so many activities taking place that we missed out on quite a few. We came up with the idea that instead of trying to have, one or two and then people getting missed out, we decided to have a 2019 birthday celebration where we celebrated all the players' birthdays and whether parents or supporters' birthday from January right down to December. What we did was the parents were very, very instrumental in pulling this thing off. We asked for 12 cakes, and it means that we had one cake for every month of the year. Wow. So all the celebrants, let's say if you were born and celebrated in
why I picked September?
In January, then all those celebrants would have come together, join hands and cut the cake right down to December.
That's beautiful.
And I think it was, really something to behold. And the players, the parents, the fans who came around, they really appreciated what was taking place.
And what was the venue for this grand event?
It was at the Bat Community Center.
Okay, so you'd say that apart from the players themselves who were having birthdays and the other players in the team, parents and supporters, you said you had a fair gathering that evening. It was an evening, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So you had a fair gathering?
Yeah, the turnout was good. The food was good. The parents, like I say, did an excellent job in preparing, all the food and also making sure that we had the amount of cakes that we needed.
Nice. Now, there was also another significant event that took place, another initiative from your club. The name is slipping me, but the correct name. I would love to call him by his correct name.
Okay, the person who you're talking about is Keithley Anderson Brown.
Okay.
And he's a past player for the Bath United Football Club. He was also an ardent, supporter even when he stopped playing the game of football. And he took ill, for quite some time, and we felt that as one of our social responsibility as a club, that we needed to pay him a visit, and not just pay him a visit, but also make sure that we provided some of the things that he normally would, partake of. It is something that, we have always, seek to do and try to reach out to people in the community, be it the elderly, or persons who is in need. We're not always, being able to do it, on a regular basis, but whenever we think that the need arises, we try to make sure that we assist in any way that we possibly can.
Now, for the folks who probably don't know Keithley, that's the guy who they used to call the weed whacker man, and he was also responsible for cleaning the roadside. He had a whole team with him, and I think he got a stroke or something, right? He had a stroke. So what's the situation with him now in terms of his health? How well is he? Is he recovering?
Well, I would say yes, he's recovering nicely. One of the things that I was impressed with is that even though he wasn't, he still have a little impediment in speech, he was actually singing along with us as we, did some Christmas carols for him. And, he was in good spirit. Not only that, but, he was sharing with some persons who were there who probably just came to be a part of the club, some of the things that, we were able to accomplish. And he was able to also identify some of the persons who were there as well as, senior players.
That's really nice. And the fact that he was not only a former player but a keen supporter of the club, and the club goes to look after him, look out for him. I'm certain that people also remember him as a lover of cricket. And anytime there was music in the park and you turn on anything called shot, he was the man dancing in front of the pavilion, if folks could remember that. He was always one lively guy. And if he happens to see this, I want to wish you, Keithley, all the best, and I hope that you'll recover fully by God's grace. Going forward now for this year, I know your club is a very busy club, lots of things happening. Will you be participating in the St. Kitts League? The local league resumes, I understand, this coming Saturday. What are some of the things you have in mind for the club?
Well, as I would say, it's a continuation of where we have started since the season commenced in December, and already we have been dominating the Division One. We are 3-0 at the moment
In St. Kitts?
in St. Kitts,
Okay.
and these are young players who actually suffered a lot of defeat, but they were determined. They continue to work hard. They're now maturing and developing, learning the game even better than before. And so they're at a stage now where they are competing instead of just participating in the competition. In terms of the under-17s, already we have won 2 games out of 3. And we're looking forward not only to make it into the semis this time around, but last year we missed out on the championship. And so that is one of the goals of the under-17 players, not only to make it in the top 2, but also to go all the way. Another event that is coming up for us is the annual under-17 tournament in St. Martin. And this time around it will be from the 3rd of April to the 5th. For the last 2 consecutive years we have placed 3rd, but I think that we're in a very good position at this time to push further and to have more success going over to St. Martin as well. And so we're asking persons who, clubs, we're asking, businesses, and all those stakeholders who have normally supported us and making us to be the successful team that we've been over the past years, and seeing great strive and development in our young people. I want you to continue to invest in their development, because I think that they have a bright future.
Well, thank you very much, Alex, and we certainly want to wish the team all the best, not only in the local league here, but also over in St. Kitts, and I must say especially over in St. Kitts. I love when a team from Nevis makes a mark in St. Kitts. It certainly makes my heart glad, and so I want to wish you guys all the best, and also in the tournament coming up in St. Martin, all the best.
Thank you very much, Gordon.
Thanks. And so we want to say congratulations to the Bath United Club. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you are not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and a sacrifice. Have a good night.